Commissioner Reinert,
Here.
Commissioner Gamache,
Here.
Commissioner Schulte,
Here.
Commissioner Jepson,
Here.
Commissioner Meisner.
Here.
With just one abstention. Everyone else is here. We'll move on to item number 4, tax claims and abatements. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Commissioner Jepson, do I have a second?
Second.
By Commissioner Meisner. Any questions or comments, issues? Seeing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye. And that passes unanimously. Item number 5 is to consider accepting the regular claims paid over $500 and purchase card claims paid for the periods ending January 26, 2024 and February 9th, 2024. Do I have a motion to accept?
So moved.
It's been moved by Commissioner Meisner. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Jepson. Any questions, comments? Seeing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye. And that passes unanimously. Item number 6 is the approval of minutes from the January 23rd, 2024 County Board meeting. Do I have a motion to put that on the table?
So moved.
It's been moved by Commissioner Schulte. Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Meisner. Any changes, corrections, additions, subtractions? All right. If seeing none, then all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Seeing none, it is unanimous. Item number 7 is chair's remarks. I really don't have any chair's remarks today except to thank and wish everybody a happy President's Day a day before. So we had that day off, so that was nice. We'll move on to committee reports, and that's item number 8. We have Management Committee report is the first one, and that's Commissioner Meisner.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Management Committee, we did meet on January 23rd at 8:30 a.m. in this building. Today's, there were no public comments at that committee meeting. I do accept comments via email. Anyone can email me at mandy.meisner@anokacounty.mn.gov, but there were no public comments via email or in person. So this is really just an update because everything for this committee report is informational. We passed it through right away. So this was basically just approving a consent item as well as the resolution approving revisions for the collective bargaining agreement. And so that would conclude that report.
And then we have Management Committee Chair report from Commissioner Meisner.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. So for the chair report, the reason that we did not meet as a full committee this morning is that we have travel going on and nothing really in terms of actual items for personnel or training. So for the consent agenda, it is, there's 5 different items, or A through F. I don't know if I can take this all at once or individual all at once. Thank you, Commissioner Schulte. So these are all basically giving approval. I'm asking the full board that we give approval for various staff members to go to off-site trainings. So from Kimberly Morris in facilities security manager. B is Tristan Nika from Network Engineering Supervisor, as well as Jim Rodriguez of Senior Telecommunications Engineer. C is Judy Soul. This is a System Administration Supervisor. Jeff Perry from Parks, going to a summit for Parks and Recreation. E is Alex Guggenberger of our Assessor's Office, as well as Paul, I'm so sorry, Brian. Or Paul Bringleson, I think, for taxation manager. And F, the final one, is Jerry Auger, assistant county engineer. Again, these are all going according to their specific expertise, and I will go ahead and move that.
We have a motion to accept all of them. Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Reinert. Is this a roll call vote?
Yes.
Okay, and roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert.
Aye.
And that passes unanimously.
Thank you, and that concludes my chair report.
Thank you, Commissioner Meisner. We'll move on to the Transportation Committee and Commissioner Jepson.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Yes, the committee met on February 20th at the transportation facility in Andover. There were no members of the public to make public comment except for a gentleman, Ben Nelson from the city of Anoka. He made comments regarding Highway 10 169 improvement project at Thorson Avenue, Fair Oak Street, and Main Street. He also presented the committee and the Anoka County Highway Department, which I'm pleased to announce, won a wonderful award based on your work with the entirety of the Highway 10 project from the north central section of the Institute of Transportation Engineers. They won the 2023 Transportation Achievement Award. So congratulations to the Transportation Department and all the work that this significant private-public partnership and the success that our community is experiencing right now. So just wanted to make that known to everyone.
Can I clap? I'm gonna clap.
So moving on with the rest of the agenda, the first action item is that the committee recommends approval of Resolution 2024-TR04, a resolution accepting donations received for the annual MedLink Volunteer Recognition Luncheon, which was held October 24 of 2023.
Is there a motion, or is there an offer of the resolution?
I'll offer the resolution.
Offered by Commissioner Meisner. Any comments? Okay. This can just be this isn't a roll call vote.
It's not a roll call.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, the resolution is accepted. Item number 2.
Excellent. The committee recommends approval of Resolution 2024-TR05, a resolution authorizing Anoka County to enter into contract C00-10602, an advanced construction agreement with MnDOT for project SP02614049 for a construction of a roundabout at the intersection of Main Street and Sunset Avenue in the cities of Blaine and Lino Lakes. Jerry, would you like to introduce this one and explain this one to the committee?
Sure. Chair, members of the committee, or I'm sorry, commissioners.
Sorry, my bad, I put that in your mind. Sorry about that.
Jerry Oj, Assistant County Engineer. As part of this action item that we had at CC, this is due to the funding for this project. We did receive some national highway funds that are federal funds, and part of the funds will be distributed in 2024, and then also in fiscal year 2025. So that's the reason for this resolution, because we're balancing the budget on this project in 2 different fiscal years.
Do I have an offer of the resolution?
I'll offer
Hey,
the
Mr.
resolution.
Chair,
Go right ahead.
I'd like to move to adopt resolution number 2024-TR05.
It's been moved by Commissioner Reiner. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye. Item number 3.
Yes, the committee recommends approval of Resolution 2024-TR06, a resolution authorizing Anoka County to enter into contract C00105599, an advanced construction agreement with MnDOT for project SP0026224041 for the construction of a roundabout at Viking Boulevard and Rum River Boulevard in the city of Oak Grove. Go ahead, Jerry.
Chair, member of the commission. This is very similar to the last item. We are advanced constructing this project, or moving this project up in the schedule. The funds for this project are in, I believe, 2025. But the federal funding, because of the federal funding on this project, this agreement's necessary because we're gonna have to bridge the gap until the federal funds are allocated for this project. And in addition to this, there are 3 projects in the same area. We have the Rum River Bridge project that is currently ongoing. We also have this intersection project at 7 and 22, but we also have another project a resurfacing on 22 from Trunk Highway 47 to 7. So the reason we want to move this project up is let's deliver all three of these projects at the same time. Again, all separate projects. From the public side, it's all going to be one big project, and there'll be less disturbance for the community and the motorists in this corridor.
I'll offer the resolution. Any questions, comments? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
And it passes unanimously. Item number 4.
Yes, the committee recommends approval of Resolution 2024 TR07, a resolution amending Anoka County's bridge priority list. Please explain, Jerry.
Chair and Commissioners, this is actually something that we do every once in a while. We update our bridge priority list, and I can tell you on the screen, that is not the bridge we're talking about here. I'm going to say this is a pedestrian bridge. The CASA 2 bridge is actually it's in Fridley, and it goes over the Hump Yard BNSF Railway property. We did have an inspection that was done we teamed up with TKDA to do an inspection, and the inspection results, the LPI, which is the local planning index of this bridge, dropped below 60. What that does is that actually opens up an opportunity for some additional funding through the state. And as part of this now new rating, we are pursuing to do some rehab on this bridge, along with a pedestrian way over the bridge. So this project has grown a little bit in scope, but we are continuing to work toward preparing plans and specs for this project, with delivery construction anticipated in December of 2024. So as part of this resolution, what this does is once the resolution is approved by the county board, we can submit that to the state, and it opens us up for looking for local funding or local state funding for the bridges to help us assist with the funding on the project.
Great. Do I have an offer of the resolution?
I would like to offer the resolution.
Commissioner Jepson.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Just for the board and for the Transportation's Department knowledge, if I'm sure you all know already, but just to put it out there, that TAB is going to be asking for, you all asked for an extension of the bike ped portion of this bridge for 1 year, and that will be coming in front of TAB tomorrow. So my hope is that will get approved. So what is, at this point, what is that dollar amount for the funds that you're hoping to secure in order to get the bridge corrected?
Commissioner, great question. Thank you. In regards to the funds that we're looking at, this project has grown to a $10 million project. We are looking for the state to contribute up to $5 million just for the bridge portion of this project. So that's the importance of this resolution. Again, it opens us up to getting additional funding, so we don't have to use our local funds for this project.
Thank you.
Commissioner Schulte.
Jerry, as we're amending the bridge priority list, is this the only bridge that's moving in our bridge priority list? Or have we looked at other bridges, and is the list changing otherwise, or just this bridge?
Commissioner Schulte, that's a great question too. In regards to our bridge priority list, when we do have a new rating on a bridge and it falls below 60 with an LPI, and again, the rating is from 1 to 100, 100 being good, 1 being bad, we do bring and modify the resolution to include any bridges, new bridges that were rated below the 60, we bring those forward. I think the last one we've done was last year. There was a bridge, and I believe it was the Rum River Bridge, or the Viking Bridge over the Rum River. That one was the last one that we brought forward. So this is the only bridge this year that we've seen drop.
Do we, as we rate bridges, 70, 72, 83, are they in a ranking in that number? And do we look at that regularly to see which next one is going to fall below 60?
So Commissioner Schulte, we inspect our bridges every 2 years on a cycle. So we're on the cycle where we inspect those bridges, and that's required by the state and the federal government. So we continue to inspect these bridges. What happens over time is these bridges start to trend down in LPI value. And you can kind of predict about how long, when you're getting close to that 60, you can kind of figure out when they're gonna drop below that. You know, I think for now, again, this is the only bridge that dropped this year, but I would say a majority of our bridges are in really good condition for the county.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Commissioner Meisner.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Chair. No, just comments, because I know this bridge is, I don't know, I kind of think extra special. I believe it's the longest bridge in Anoka County. It's quite old. And then there's the complication of BNSF, you know, working with that. So just, I've appreciated all of the updates. You've been very good with the city of Fridley, making sure that there's good communication going on with that. And it obviously affects a whole region when it is going to be constructed. And I think Commissioner Jepson, or you answered the question that I had. So with the funding, it's too early to predict, I was gonna say, if you think that this will be fully funded or not, but I guess we're in that process now. We're just gonna make sure that we're qualified to apply for state funds for 50%. Right, okay.
Commissioner Meisner, once the plans are complete, we're working directly with state aid. So state aid bridge is part of us delivering this project. We brought them in early. We told them what our findings were on this bridge for the ranking, and they're on board with us delivering this project. Once we get the plans complete or nearly complete, that's when we submit to state aid for this additional funding. A lot of it's going to depend on if there is money in this account where we can tap into that. But I would say I have reached out to Mark Breezy at state aid. He's well aware of this bridge. He's got it on his list, but there's no guarantees until we can get this plan complete. So I would anticipate the plans will be complete sometime in May, June of this upcoming year.
Commissioner Meisner.
Thank you. And then just a question for context. So you mentioned that the scope now is $10 million for this bridge. I want to say that's significantly more than other bridges in Anoka County, but I mean, I just wanted clarification, and then just to set it for context.
Correct. This is a complex bridge, and it's the longest bridge. And we do, as part of this project, we do have to take the entire deck off this bridge because of the rusting rebar and the deterioration that has occurred on this bridge. It's a recommendation from our consultant firm. They've really studied this bridge deck, and they said they feel that it needs to come off. It's about 50 years old at this point. We should be able to get another 50 years out of this bridge if we redeck it. All the rest of the superstructure is in great shape. So it's just one of those things where we need to invest a little bit of money now to gain another 50 years of life out of this bridge.
Right. Thank you.
And we've had an offer of the resolutions, so all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, it's approved. That's the change that we are amending the bridge priority list. Item number 5.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The committee recommends approval to enter into contract C0008633, a joint powers agreement with Ramsey County for project SP002649003 with intersection improvements at Hodgson Road and CASA 32 and Ramsey County CASA 1 in the cities of Lino Lakes and Shoreview.
Is there a motion?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, I would like to move to enter into contract C0008633.
And do I have a second?
Second?
Offered by Commissioner Reinert, second by Commissioner Jepson. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson.
Aye.
And that passes unanimously. Item number 6.
The committee recommends award of contract C0098805 in the amount of $4,452,453.72 to Forest Lake Contracting, Inc. for project SAP 002609022 for the construction of Round Lake Boulevard between 149th Lane and 157th Avenue Northwest in the city of Andover.
Is there a motion to approve?
So moved, Mr. Chair.
And I will second it. Commissioner Schulte moved it, and I seconded it. Any discussion? This is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner.
Aye.
And I was just noticing, Jerry, were you going to make some comments on this one, Jerry? We kind of rushed through there for you.
I'm good. Do you have any questions on the project?
Anybody? No. We've been waiting for this one a while. That's, okay, so item number 6 passes unanimously. Item number 7.
The committee discussed the bids received on Tuesday, February 6, 2024, and recommends award of contract Z0010625 in the amount of $2,458,899.26 to New Look Contracting, Inc. for project CP 2023-132 intersection improvements at 85th Avenue Northwest and Evergreen Boulevard Northwest in the cities of Coon Rapids and Fridley. And for this one, Mr. Chair, I would like Jerry's comments, please.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Thank you, Chair. Commissioners, in regards to this project, this is a partnership project with both Fridley and Coon Rapids. Intersection improvements, a roundabout. As part of this project, Coon Rapids is going to replace some water main. They're just about half of this cost for the project to replace their water main throughout the corridor on 85th Avenue. So this is a well-deserved improvement in this area, and it's going to provide a safe intersection for the future motorists that use this area.
Thank you. Do we have a motion?
So moved?
Do you have a second?
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Jepson, second by Commissioner Schulte. I was waiting for Commissioner Meisner.
I was waiting for Commissioner Schulte. I was being polite.
My district.
Yeah,
Well, Coon Rapids.
that's fine.
Oh, gosh, sorry.
All right, anything else? Any other questions? All right,
No.
seeing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
And that passes unanimously. Item number 8.
The final item before us for approval is the committee recommending a number of contracts, awarding these number of contracts: C0010626, C0010627, C0010628, C0010629, C0010630, and C0010631, totaling $3,860,329 for the Coon Lake Shop Replacement Project in the city of Columbus.
Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second?
It's been moved by Commissioner Meiser, second by Commissioner Jepson. Jerry, any updates, or we good?
Chair, you know what? I'm going to bring up Jerry Covell.
Okay.
Jerry's got some information regarding this bid. We've partnered with facilities, and he's dialed into these bids. So
Excellent.
thanks.
Good morning.
morning.
Another Jerry. Mr. Chair, Commissioners, the request before you is for bid package number 2. It does have the 6 different work scopes in it. Bid package number 1 was approved last year. That was the precast tip-up panels. The contract has been executed, and that portion is underway. All 6 of these work scopes came in under budget, which is good. We had a very good showing. Over 40 contractors were at the bid opening, so that is great. As you can see, there's one more work scope. That is work scope number 7, which is the electrical portion of the project. That will be coming before the Transportation Committee next week, the 28th, for approval. We had to vet that one a little more thorough, and so that's why it is not with this package here today.
Thank you, Jerry. Commissioner Reinert.
So there was some conversation, I think, to increase the volume of the pipes that are going in here for water supply to possibly accommodate refilling of fire department trucks. Is that conversation continuing, or is that a consideration yet, or where's that at?
Mr. Chair, Commissioner Reinhardt, yes, it is still under consideration. There were a couple of different options in which to achieve that, and we're still working through the details, yes.
Okay, so there's, I guess, I'll take from that, there's plenty of time then to alter course if we conclude that that's a thing we want to do.
Mr. Chair, Commissioner Reinhardt, that is correct.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Commissioner Meisner.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is just comments. I mean, this has been talked about since I was a new commissioner, and I'm sure before I was even on this board. So I'm just really excited to see this finally being realized, and it'll be fantastic for you guys. So nice.
I would agree.
Any other questions? Okay, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
And it passes unanimously. Thank you, and thank you. Oh, do you have information?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. So before I conclude my Transportation Committee report, I just wanted to make a statement regarding construction of Highway 10 in Anoka is basically wrapped up. All attention turns to the Ramsey Gateway project, which will begin this summer. Anoka County, MnDOT, and the City of Ramsey are working together on this 2-year project to reconstruct and improve roads and bridges on Highway 10 between Sunfish Lake and Armstrong Boulevards. We'd like to invite you, the community, and anyone who's interested to an informational public open house on Wednesday, February 28, from 4:30 to 6:30 at the Ramsey City Hall, located at 7550 Sunwood Drive in Ramsey. This gathering provides an excellent opportunity for community to engage with project staff, prepare and plan for traffic impacts and closures, and address any concerns or questions you may have regarding the construction. For additional details, please visit the project website at anokacountyramseygateway.com. And with that, I'll conclude my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Jepson. And we will move on to the Human Services Committee report. Commissioner Meisner.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I will try to do a better job than the first one. I was a little tongue-tied for the management. Okay, for Human Services, the committee did meet on February 8th in this building. First, for public comments, as you guys know, I do accept public comments via email. You can send those at mandy.meisner@anokacountymn.gov. There were no public comments in person, but we did have one public comment via email from Mr. Wes Volkanat from Andover. I'm going to paraphrase here, but he basically complimented our fraud prevention program, citing some of our stats of recovering 9% of the state's total and savings of $2 million from cases of both mistakes and criminally. And he also complimented us on our 1-to-6 cost-benefit ratio that exceeds the state average. So we spend, for every $1 we spend on this program, we recover $6.17. The first action item is our consent agenda. This is under economic assistance. I'm asking that the board ratify the medical assistance and general assistance medical expense payments in the amount of $356,792.25. And I will go ahead and move that.
We have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Meisner, second by Commissioner Reinert. Any discussion? Seeing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert.
Aye.
And that passes unanimously. Item number 2.
Thank you. So we only have one action item under the regular agenda. So this would be that we recommend that the county board adopt resolution 2024-HS-4. This is accepting gifts for human services. And this is specifically accepting gifts from Operation No Limits. So Operation No Limits, they have been working directly with youth at our juvenile facility in Lino Lakes since 2012. And what they do is they provide a variety of services, anything from food, connections to post-secondary skills, and positive social experiences. So I'd be proud to offer this resolution.
The resolution has been offered. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Hearing none, the resolution is adopted.
Thank you. The rest of the agenda is informational, but I do always like to share with the public. Informational item number 1 was simply stating what our schedule will be for Human Services Committee. The next one, the next actually two are appointments that will come before the full board later, so I won't go into those. The fourth one is, okay, that's another appointment. We did have a couple of different presentations that were very good. Presentation from Social Services. This was about our child protection program. And this was a very good one about incredibly hard work that happens in this area. There was a lot of information, so I won't go over it, but one of the biggest changes in recent years is including kin to be a part of a child's life if parents or families need to focus on becoming stable. I do just want to state as well that social workers in child protection have an intense and demanding job every day. They are responsible for the safety and well-being of children, and they also work closely with our courts, law enforcement, and most importantly, children and their families. Thank you so much for all of your work that you do. The next presentation was from Economic Assistance. This was again about our fraud prevention investigation program. And this was actually established in 1993. It has been going successfully and strong since then. We are actually a model, the county of Anoka for this state. Wes already, commented about some of our stats, but the prevention itself, they focus on SNAP, which is food assistance, cash, healthcare, and child care assistance programs. We have one fraud specialist and 2 investigators. They work out of the sheriff's office, but also work closely with the attorney's office as well. And so that concludes my report. Thank you.
Commissioner Meisner. And we'll move to Intergovernmental and Community Relations Committee report, Commissioner Reinert.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chair. My committee met on January 22nd, 2024, and all members were present, and there was no public comment. We do have a couple items for action in front of you this morning. The first item is that my committee would like the county board to consider approval of contract number C0009438 with Traverse County, Minnesota, for appointed medical examiner services. Cost will include $1,500 in annual administration fees and additional fees as outlined in the 2024 Midwest Medical Examiner's Office fee schedule, with a 1-year term beginning March 1st, 2024, and automatic renewals for 2 consecutive years.
Do I have a motion for the approval of the contract?
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Jepson. Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Meisner. Discussion. Seeing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye. And it passes unanimously. Item number 2.
Number 2 is my committee recommends approval of renewing a contract C0010586 with Douglas County, Wisconsin for referral autopsy services. Cost to include $1,800 in annual administrative fees and additional fees as outlined in the 2024 Midwest Medical Examiner's Office fee schedule, with a 1-year term beginning February 1st, 2024, and automatic renewals for 2 2-year terms.
Do I have a motion on that one?
So moved.
Commissioner Meisner made a motion. Do I have a second? I'll second it. Any other discussion? Seeing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
And that passes unanimously.
The rest of the items are informational, but I would highlight that we did decide to actively lobby for, or to add to our legislative platform and actively lobby fiscal disparities in motor vehicle tax, sales tax. Also, I guess I'd highlight that we did have presentation from our Library Department Director, Colleen Hubner, and License and Passport Services Director, John Lenars. And I guess I do want to bring up one more thing, and that is for 4 years now, IG also handles our medical examiner's office, and 4 years ago, Shane Sheets, director, brought up a problem that we were having with the VAs getting signatures on death certificates from the VA. Kind of a big problem for us because we handle 38 different states with our Midwest Medical Examiner's Office. So, and kind of a tough thing to tackle because it's the VA, a very large entity. So we brought this up to the Minnesota Association of Minnesota Counties, which handles all 87 counties, and they took it on as an item to advocate for. And a week ago, we were in DC, and we brought this in front of NACO, National Organization of Counties, and they have now adopted it with a unanimous vote to advocate for and to push forward. So want to hats off to Shane Sheets for bringing this to us. It's going to be a problem that's going to be solved for Anoka County, but eventually the entire nation. So a big win, a lot of high fives out in DC when that vote went down, and it looks like it's on its way to changing, so that's a good thing. Commissioner Meisner.
Commissioner Meisner.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. Yeah, just to echo off of some of these comments, because I just want to point out that my understanding is that this actually moved pretty quickly. I mean, this actually affects all 87, not even beyond the state of Minnesota. But it's just one of those things that on the grand scheme of priorities of what counties have to, deal with every day, it's kind of always at the bottom. But because we took this up in, a couple of years now, it is getting some real movement. And I just want to make note of that, Anoka County has led that. And then, so I think that's great. And fingers crossed that we'll be able to do this because it's a relatively easy fix. So that's the good news. It's just like getting that organization and making sure that it gets done. That can be tricky.
Well, with having NACO behind it now, I think it's on its way.
We
to
have a
being
real shot,
resolved.
yeah.
And you're right, it did move quickly for government, only 4 years. And then last but not least, Julie Jepson wanted to mention something about activity happening with our libraries.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioner Reinhardt. So this coming Saturday, February 24 at the Northtown Library. Join the library as they celebrate the Winter Reads 2024 kickoff with the Local Authors Fair, the 7th annual featured Local Authors Fair. Keynote address by best-selling author Curtis Sittenfeld starts at 10:15, but last year it was standing room only, so try and get there as early as you can. The fair will start at 11 a.m. and go through early afternoon. Something very exciting is that there are 16 featured authors with 102 applications submitted to the library. So very competitive process for those 16. 8 of which are from and live in Anoka County. The others come from Ramsey and Hennepin counties. So very exciting that these are truly local authors. And many of them needed to be selected by different genre categories, making sure that there was a diverse group of authors selected to make it really beneficial to our community. So I invite you all to attend, and hopefully I'll see you on Saturday. Thank you.
All right, and thank you, and that completes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Reiner. We'll move to Parks Committee report, and Commissioner Reiner.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chair. My committee met on Tuesday, February 6th, and everyone was in attendance. There was no public comment. We do have several items before you today to consider. First one is my committee recommends to the county board to authorize a Minnesota Department of Natural Resources Shade Tree Program Bonding Grant Agreement for $500,000 for hazard tree removal and ash tree replacement throughout the Anoka County Park and Trail System. And this is contract number C0010498. Emerald ash borer over the last years has been kind of a plague on Minnesota. It's been moving up. I think it came from the south up, didn't it, Jeff? Yeah. So anything more to add on that?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. My name is Jeff Perry, Park Director for Anoka County. I would just add, Mr. Chair and Commissioners, that this is a huge opportunity for the county to ensure forest health across our very vast park system, which is heavily forested. And in addition to that, public safety. This grant is a no-match grant to the county, so it's a big win for the county to receive this grant fund. And moving forward, it again will enhance forest health and greatly improve public safety along our trails, picnic pavilions, buildings, et cetera.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Meiser. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Jepson. Any questions, comments? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson.
Aye.
And it passes unanimously. Item number 2.
Item number 2, my committee recommends that the county board award a contract to Horizon Commercial Pools in the amount of $137,335 to repair and maintain activities at Bunker Beach Water Park. And this includes, I guess, recaulking and things of like the lazy river. Do you want to elaborate a little bit, Jeff, on other things that'll be done with these dollars?
Yeah, certainly. Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. Basically, a rather large repair and maintenance project at Bunker Beach. With our Minnesota winters, we typically experience plaster damage on a regular basis. So this will address failing plaster as well as caulking of the expansion joints across the water park. So greatly needed to take care of the asset at Bunker Beach, and we will complete all of this work before it opens on June 8th, which will be here pretty quick.
That's for sure, yeah. And as we discussed at the committee meeting as well, you know, this is routine maintenance that in an interval, we basically go back and need to do caulking every now and then, so.
And I will move this. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any other discussion? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner.
Aye.
And that passes unanimously. Item number 3.
Item number 3, my committee recommends that the county board authorize the memorandum of understanding with the Coon Creek Watershed District to reimburse the county for the Coon Creek Bank stabilization up to but not to exceed $155,000, contract number C0010607. Basically, this is a pedestrian bridge that is very heavily used. It's closed right now. The bank started giving way, and so, you know, we have to do something about that, and replacement was determined. So this is in accordance with, you know, I guess that project. Completion is going to be, is it next year? Not this summer, but the following summer, 25, correct?
Mr. Chair, Commissioner Reinert, this work will be completed this year.
Oh, this year? Okay, well, that's good news for everyone then. All right, thank you. And I'll move that.
It's been moved by Commissioner Meyer. Do I have a second?
Second.
Then seconded by Commissioner Jepson. Any discussion? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
And it passes unanimously. Item number 4.
Okay, item number 4, my committee recommends that the county board authorize resolution number 2024 PRK05, and this is supporting a funding application to the Minnesota DNR for Kodiak Park Pavilion replacement. It's just met the end of its life. It actually was becoming a little dangerous, so we had to take it down. It's currently not there, and so we're applying for dollars so that we can get it back up.
And do I have a motion for this? Or this is a resolution. I have an offer of the resolution.
I'd like to offer the resolution.
Thank you, Commissioner Meisner. Any discussion? Commissioner Meiser.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. I mean, I mentioned this in the committee meeting, but just good luck with this. As you know, this is a beloved park, and that pavilion itself is used all across the board in terms of for students and community events and things of that nature. So fingers crossed that we will be able to retrieve these funds. And yeah, thank you.
Okay, any other discussion? Okay, hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Hearing none, it's approved. Item number 5.
Item number 5 is my committee recommends the county board award the bid for the Bunker Hills Activity Center Air Handling Unit Project to Ebert Companies of Corcoran, Minnesota, for a total contract amount of $1,333,000, contract number C0010605. Basically replacement of the air handling system. It's just met its useful life and needs replacement.
Do we have a motion to accept?
I'll move it.
Commissioner Schulte has made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Meisner. Any discussion? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
And that passes unanimously. Item number 6.
Number 6 is my committee would like to recommend awarding a contract to the Coon Creek Bank Stabilization Project to Sunram Construction, Inc. of Corcoran, Minnesota, with the bid amount of $184,826. This is contract number C0010609, and this is in conjunction with, again, what we talked about before, the Mississippi River Regional Trail and the pedestrian bridge.
Okay, do we have a motion to award the contract?
So moved.
It's been moved by Commissioner Jepson. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Meisner. Discussion, questions? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert.
Aye.
And that passes unanimously.
Mr. Chair, that completes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Reiner. We'll move on to Property Records and Taxation Committee. Chair report from Commissioner Schulte.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We do have a chair report for the Property Records and Taxation Committee. As the chair, I recommend the county board adopt Resolution 2024 PRT1, an application by Lino Lakes Economic Development Authority for conveyance of tax forfeited property as non-conservation for an authorized public purpose, economic development at a fair market value of $900 in the city of Lino Lakes.
Is there an offer of the resolution?
Mr. Chair, I'd like to move to adopt resolution number 2024 PRT1.
The resolution has been offered. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Hearing none, it's approved.
And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Commissioner Schulte. Now we'll move to Public Safety Committee report, and Scott Schulte is the vice chair, so Commissioner Schulte.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In Commissioner Brassa's absence, as the vice chair of that Public Safety Committee, I will present her report. The committee did meet at 9:30 a.m. on January 22nd here in the Government Center. And we have 3 action items for you. From the Attorney's Office first, the committee recommends approval and execution of a 5-year contract, C0010570. The service agreement between Axon Enterprises and the Anoka County Attorney's Office for Justice Premier Software and Services in the amount of $510,459. And I would be happy to move that contract.
And I'll second it. It's been moved and seconded by Commissioner Schulte and Commissioner Gamache. Any discussion?
And Mr. Chair, I would just suggest that this contract will allow for more efficient sharing of evidence between justice partners and will significantly reduce storage space on the county's network by moving storage and evidence to the cloud. And this is funded through the 2024 attorney's adopted budget. It's a 5-year contract.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye. And that passes unanimously. Item number 2.
Next, we'll move to the Sheriff's Office, where the committee recommends approval and execution of a contract C0010566, the Violent Crimes Enforcement Team's 2024 grant contract agreement between the Minnesota Department of Public Safety, Office of Justice Programs, and the Anoka County Sheriff's Office in the amount of $609,188 and a term of January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2025. This is grant funding is split into 2 separate cycles of $305,594. And I would be happy to move this contract's approval as well.
Been moved by Commissioner Schulte. Do I have a second?
Second.
It's been seconded by Commissioner Reiner. Discussion. Commissioner Meisner.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm sorry. So this is all grant funded, you said, Commissioner?
is.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Any other questions? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Jepson,
Aye.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
That passes unanimously. Item number 3.
This is also from the Sheriff's Office. The committee recommends approval and execution of a contract C00100593, the 2024 State of Minnesota Federal Boating Safety Supplemental Equipment Grant Contract Agreement in the amount of $7,142 and a term of October 25th, 2023 through August 1st, 2024. And I would move that contract agreement.
It's been moved by Commissioner Schulte. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Meisner. Any discussion? Hearing none, this is a roll call vote.
Commissioner Meisner,
Aye.
Commissioner Look,
Aye.
Commissioner Reinert,
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache,
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte,
Aye.
Commissioner Jepson.
Aye.
And that passes unanimously.
Mr. Chair, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Schulte, for that report. And we will move down to agenda item 9A, which is, excuse me here a second. Approval to reappoint Brian Limber to the Community Corrections Advisory Board. Brian has been on there since June 10th, 1975. Or maybe he hasn't. Is that Brian, or is that just
That's just the board,
commissioners? That's just the
yeah.
full board. Thank you. I should have read through that.
That's when he was born.
I should have read through that.
Never know, though.
So yes, this is great. I've enjoyed when I was on the Community Corrections Advisory Board talking with Brian, and I'm glad he wants to continue to represent the county attorney, and his term will expire on February 2026. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
And do I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded by Commissioner Meisner and Jepson. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, it's approved. Well, congratulations, Brian. The next one is an appointment of new members to the Anoka County Children and Family Council. First one is, can we take both of these together? I think, okay. First is Rory Moran, a YMCA of the North, replacing Anastasia Collier for the term ending June 30th of 2024. And the second one is Marissa Smook from Lee Carlson Center, replacing Katie Rudek for the term ending January 31st, 2026. Do I have a motion on those?
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Schulte. Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Meisner. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, it's approved. Item number 9C, appointment of Lynn Stepanek to the Community Health Advisory Committee for a 3-year term through December 31st, 2026. Do I have a motion?
So moved?
Moved by Commissioner Jepson. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Meisner. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, it's approved. Item number 9E, permission to reappoint Molly Liberto to Adult Basic Education and Community Education Manager to the Anoka County Workforce Development Board to represent adult basic education. This is the Title II of the Workforce Innovations and Opportunity Act. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Commissioner Gamache, excuse me. That's an informational item.
Oh, I'm sorry.
D does need to be voted on. That's slightly different.
Okay,
The community action.
okay. I didn't have a D on my thing. Thank you. Okay. Should have been there.
I don't have
So-
a D either.
Okay. Yeah, okay, we'll go to item D, 9D. So it's consider reappointment Julie Jepson to the Anoka County Community Action Program as a public sector representative for a 3-year term ending February 27th. Thank you. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
It's been moved by Commissioner Schulte, seconded by Commissioner Meisner. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, it's approved. And as we end this meeting today, I just want to thank Commissioner Look. This is what he told us was going to be the last meeting of his career here with us. So wanted to give him some time to say what he wants to say, but I want to thank you. It's been great serving with you over the years here, and I'll turn it over to you, Commissioner Look.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yes, I do have a few comments. I'd like to first start off by saying I want to thank all my constituents in District 1. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve you in this time. Over the last 14 years, there's been a lot of successes, the primary of which being that Anoka County is one of the lowest tax counties in the metro area in Minnesota. By introducing cost-saving ideas such as voluntary separation, self-insurance, high deductible insurance plans, Well at Work clinic, as well as controlling spending by limiting bonding and focusing on rapid debt reduction, we've saved the taxpayer in excess of $20 million every year ongoing. When I started in 2011, we had $190 million in debt, and today we're in the $40 million range, all of which has helped to slow the growth of government and reduce the need to ask the taxpayer for more hard-earned money. We did all this while investing in infrastructure, whether IT, deferred maintenance, or county facilities, or the single largest locally led project in the history of Minnesota, which was talked about earlier today, Highway 10. These investments have and will continue to stabilize the county going forward for years to come. This was not done by accident, it was done by design. Overall, I'm happy with the successes I've had over the last 14 years that have helped to shape the future of this great county. There are people out there right now with new ideas that will need to fill these shoes and take on the responsibility of the work that needs to be done here. My tagline when I was campaigning was, "Together, we've made Anoka County better." And I will say, I believe that is truly the case, that we have made Anoka County better. I'd like, again, to say thank you for entrusting me with the responsibility of the work of this county. I also want to say thanks to this staff here at the county. They are the best staff I've ever worked with and outstanding in every area. And I want to say this may not be my last venture in politics, but it is for now. So again, I want to thank the board members. I want to thank you, Mr. Chair, for the time, and appreciate working with everyone on the good work we've been able to get done. So thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Look. Commissioner Reiner.
Just want to, in short, say thank you for your service.
Commissioner Schulte.
Mr. Chair, Matt, thank you. I've had the opportunity to work with you the last 11 plus years. You've been a mentor as I came on the county board. You've been a friend. I learned a lot from you. You scared me a lot. I don't know if that was intentional or not. It was very important for me to learn from you and to be challenged by you a number of times, because that's how you learn things. You learn by being challenged. And you weren't afraid to do that. That was good for me. It was good for me to learn that way. But I really did appreciate being challenged. You taught me a lot. That was important for me. But you came alongside me when I needed to get things done, and you helped me. Thank you for that. I thank you for that learning process. I wish you the best in your next step. And thank you. Thank you for being there. And congratulations on 14 years of doing what was right for the citizens and what was right for Anoka County.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Meisner.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yeah, just best wishes. We have not always agreed, politically and so forth. But, and to Commissioner Schulte, you have scared me at times as well, maybe for different reasons. But best wishes, anyone who is lucky enough to be in any of these seats. We all come here with I believe, true intention of doing good. And 14 years, I keep forgetting that. That's a long time. So thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Jepson.
Yeah, Commissioner, look, thank you. I mean, everyone says 14 years, but you were on Ramsey City Council before that, for your decades of service, for your decades of public service. That's a lot. And thank you for doing that, because not very many people take the selflessness in making that decision. And you and I have not always agreed on things, but I think we, from my perspective, had mutual respect in those disagreements. And I think oftentimes that can be far more important than a mutual agreement all of the time. And for that, I appreciate that. I appreciate the different perspective that you provide to myself and our colleagues and our staff and our constituents, and I think that is very, very important. I wish you nothing but the best in your new role. I wish nothing but the best for the city of East Bethel, and if you do choose additional political career, again, wish you nothing but the best. Sincerely, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioners, and thank you, Commissioner Look. Yeah, I wish you best at East Bethel. It's a role that I cannot imagine going into. I like this side of this business than being the administrator, and it's a tough role, but best of luck to you, and I'm sure we'll be running into each other when you have some requests from the county board, right?
I'm sure we will.
Yep, but thank you very much.
More gray hairs to come.
And with that, I just wanted to quickly, the informational purposes, for informational purposes, I did have the reappointment of Molly Liberto, and I think I read through that, so that does not require a motion. So with that, what concludes our county board for February 20th. Thank you, everybody.